welcome. If this is our first time meeting, hi, my name is Rebecca. I am 27 years old and I live in North Carolina, and this is a weekend in my life. We have so many exciting plans this weekend. I couldn't imagine not documenting it. My sister and her husband are actually in town right now because we are seeing Noah Kahan on his Great Divide tour tonight in Raleigh. I'm so excited. It is very rainy right now, but I feel like that's just kind of setting the mood for the entire evening, and I do think it's gonna stop in the early afternoon. It is just about 9 o'clock in the morning. I think my sister and I are getting ready to head out because they're doing an early merch access at 10 a.m. I think we're gonna go grab some coffee, maybe a little bite to eat, and then go see what's happening there, and then we'll just come back, chill for a little bit, wait out this rain, and then it'll be showtime. But yes, I am so excited to bring you guys along. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your time with me. Without further ado, let's go buy some Noah Kahan merch.
Wow. Wow. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Merch secured.
He asked me earlier. So does Rebecca just record everything?
Hello, it is 2:30. We just got back from doing the early access merch and getting lunch. So I thought I would give you all a quick little haul before I start getting ready. This morning was quite interesting. There was a lack of signage and direction, and long story short, we ended up waiting 2 hours and 20 minutes for merch, and they unfortunately did not have any more of the Raleigh little pig patch. It was quite the morning and everything was so chaotic. When we were getting there, we were struggling to find a place to park. So we were like, okay, what if we just hop out of the car and my brother-in-law Keith can go find parking while we go ahead and get a spot in line. So that's what we did, and he ended up not being able to find parking. The only option was to pay $60, which we were not gonna do. So he ended up coming back to the house to hang out with Cole for a little bit while my sister and I waited. Like I said, we waited 2 hours and 20 minutes, but it was honestly really nice. And I didn't have my phone because I had left it in the car when we swapped, so that way he had like the GPS and everything, because it was just all happening so fast. So I had a nice little unplugged, roughly 2.5 hours. We just chatted in line with my sister and the people nearby, and then we went and got Shake Shack for lunch afterwards. So like I said, we're back home, about to get ready. Here's my very tiny haul. I got the Ladybug t-shirt. I liked that this one was kind of just like generic Noah Kahan. It doesn't have anything on the back. It's not, you know, super tour specific. And then I ended up going with the brown hoodie. There was like this bluish greenish colored one. I think my sister ended up getting that. I had been eyeing, but I had mentioned the brown one yesterday, and then I was talking to a girl online. She said she was getting the brown. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And then this one has the tour dates on the back. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, I'm fingers crossed I'll be able to find the patch this evening. I'm gonna get ready, and then it'll be time to head back to the stadium.
Can I see all you guys up there in the nosebleeds? Man, whenever I think about it, when I'm on stage, like an intrusive thought, I think if you guys were all mad at me, you could all fucking rip me limb from limb if you wanted to. So I'm gonna try not to fuck up tonight. But we're gonna play some songs that are intended to make you feel miserable. You were a very special crowd. Thank you so much. I know it's rainy and it's fucking humid. I'm sweating fucking so profusely. I'm definitely gonna get fucking ringworm or some shit. God of all religions? NC State is better than Duke and UNC? The feeling you're still thinking about that. I'm an astronaut. You're the moon. I stare at you. I sing to you.
Last night.
Goodbye, Mocha. Good morning and happy Sunday. It is 10:45 a.m. The F1 race just finished and Cole and I are getting ready to go to the movies. So I thought we could briefly chat and catch up on last night. The Noah Kahan concert was so good and we really lucked out with the weather. It had been rainy and gloomy all day, but it finally cleared out late in the afternoon. We didn't have to worry about getting rained on and the temperature was so comfy. It was just in the 70s and it was absolutely delightful. Noah Kahan was amazing live. I loved his band and I really loved the camera work that they did throughout the show, especially during the Dial Drunk where, I say where, in case you have not watched any clips of the show, he basically gets like fake arrested and they toss him in the car. I don't know, it was really good. And like I said, his band was so impressive. As far as like the rest of the concert, because I know I didn't do a ton of like talking clips, getting there was really smooth. The merch lines everywhere at the booths outside of the stadium and at the booths inside the stadium were so crazy long. And it wasn't just long for a little bit, like it was, the lines were almost like touching. Like if there was a tent on this side of the stadium and one on this side of the stadium, they were so long they were practically becoming one line. And it was like that almost, I mean, I didn't leave our seats once Noah started, but it was like that the majority of the evening, which was bonkers. That said, I'm so glad that we went to the merch early access in the morning. Obviously 2 hours and 20 minutes is a really long time, but I'm just glad that we did that and got it over with, and we didn't have to carry our merch around throughout the night because they don't give you bags. So yeah, I'm glad we did that. That was my first time going to an event at Carter Finley Stadium, which is the NC State football stadium, again, if you're not familiar. So it was really cool. I was also like, that said, I also completely forgot that the seats were bleachers. And thankfully the seats we got, I assume that season ticket members sit there because they had the little like fake seats with the backs that they clip on to the bench. So those were a game changer. Really grateful for those. But it was just a really beautiful night, and it's so fun. Obviously I love Noah and his music, but my sister and her husband are truly like such big Noah fans. So just watching them enjoy the concert and have so much fun was like truly the highlight of my night. It was so great. And then after the show, so earlier in the day when we were leaving the early merch access thing and we were walking to try and meet up with Cole and my brother-in-law Keith, we passed this like big ramp where a lot of the like golf carts and forklifts and stuff like that were going up, and I was like, I feel like this is where Noah is gonna leave later tonight, because we've seen clips where, you know, he will pop out and say hi when he's leaving the stadium. So we saw that and we were like, okay, we're probably gonna have to wait forever to leave the parking lot anyway. We might as well wait out there for a little bit and just see, you know, what happens. So we hung out there for probably about an hour, and it was honestly really cool watching them like bring out all of the pieces of the set and the stage. Like that logistically is very interesting. But unfortunately, Noah posted an Instagram story, like I said, about an hour after we waited, saying that he couldn't come out and see anyone for safety reasons. And he posted later this morning that it was logistical safety reasons, not necessarily, you know, because the crowd was being too much. But yeah, so we waited there for, like I said, about an hour. I think we ended up getting home about like 12:30 a.m., which I didn't think was horrible. Like I said, we anticipated that we would have to wait leaving, so it was better to wait and watch all this cool stuff happen versus just sitting in the car and being kind of angry. But yeah, it was a really fun night. And of course, did you really go to a concert if you're not wearing the merch you bought the next day? I mean, come on. Rocking my little ladybug tee. And yeah, like I said, Cole and I are getting ready to go to the movies. We're gonna go see the Odyssey. We're not seeing it in IMAX. We did just get a standard. I think we're technically seeing it in like a Dolby theater. We have not been as on top of our movie going game like we used to be, so we didn't buy tickets crazy ahead of time. And all of our IMAX showings are super sold out for like quite a few weeks. So we're gonna go to that. And yeah, and then we'll have to dive back into our normal Sunday routine, grocery shopping, meal prepping a little bit. But just wanted to pop in and say hi, and that it was such a fun night. We're gonna go to the movies, and I'm sure I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. God, did you miss me? I missed you too. somehow I blinked and it's now 9 p.m. I really don't understand where the day went. And I feel like while this weekend has been so fun, it has also just been so weird because our routine has just gone out the window. But like I said, it's 9 o'clock. I just got back from my 6.5 mile long run. I'm really proud of myself for getting that done because I didn't start until a little after 7, I think. And it would have been so much easier to just sit at home and rot on the couch. But this fairy tale challenge is not gonna run itself come February. So went out there, even if it was slow, I still put in the time, racked up the miles, so that was good. I don't think I gave an update on the movie, but Cole and I both thought it was good. I don't think it was the best movie that I had ever seen, but it was fun to go to the movies. It's one of our favorite things to do, and we don't do it nearly as often as we used to. But yeah, like I said, it's 9 o'clock. It's been a really weird weekend, so I honestly think I'm just gonna end this vlog here. I don't know what it's all gonna look like because I know I couldn't really bring my camera into the concert and it's obviously so loud, and then we went and saw like a 3-hour movie today. It was a really great weekend and I really appreciate you spending it with me and sharing your time with me. I am so ready for a shower and to go to bed because I'm also so tired. Yeah, I hope you had fun. If you enjoyed this vlog, definitely give it a thumbs up. We have so many more fun plans in store this summer. Going back to Maryland, I've got a 5 Seconds of Summer concert, and I'm also going to Disney World next month. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss any of that. Otherwise, thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.